As a chosen team of the United Planetary Alliance by the Intergalactic Minister, we solemnly swear to uphold the Trinity Oath of Protocol,
to show compassion,
to display kindness,
to act in humility,
to provide gentleness,
to demonstrate patience,
to offer forgiveness,
and to live love
as we reach out to the struggling galaxy. Seconds to normal space, sir.
All right, Ellie, how are those shields looking?
100% capacity, sir.
Great.
Did you want me to divert any auxiliary power to them?
No, we may need that power for weapon systems.
Hoorah!
Settle down, Sergeant. Sorry.
I'll keep the shields as they are then.
Thanks, Doctor.
10 seconds, everyone.
All right, Ari, as soon as we get out of hyperspace, switch over to manual control.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, remember, no matter what happens, God is in control.
Yes, affirmative.
Amen. All right, here we go.
Alright, manual controls, Captain.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Sergeant?
Ships in proximity, Captain.
What kind of ships and how many?
I'll get that information in a second.
Lieutenant, I thought you switched over to manual control.
I did, sir.
That's not good.
What's not good?
Nothing's responding.
They're Rogon ships, Captain.
Proton ships?
How many are there, Sergeant?
Well, there's only two, but it's not how many, it's the kind that are the problem.
Well, what kind are they?
They're Sentinels.
Sentinels?
The Captain's right. They're Rogon Sentinels.
The Rogon engineers designed them years ago.
Yeah, so basically they were built for piracy initially. They would pull ships out of hyperspace and hold them in their tractor beams.
They now use them to trap the ships of their enemies.
So, we're stuck?
That's what it seems like.
Dirk, have you had any experience with them?
Not these specific ships, not directly. There's only a few in existence.
So why are two of them out here?
I have no idea.
Captain?
Well, I'd say that the Rogon either really don't want ships flying through this way, or they were expecting someone.
Either way, this is not a good place to be right now.
I concur.
Sergeant, when you were in the Space Marines, did they ever teach you how to deal with the Sentinels?
Only how to avoid them.
But nothing if you were actually caught?
No, yeah, nothing you'd want to know.
Captain?
I guess we should see if we can get in touch with the Rogon. Perhaps we can convince them to let us go.
Do you really think that they're going to do that, Captain?
No, but at this point, I really don't think we have much of an option.
Well, why don't you think they'll let us go?
Well, Doctor, what do you know about the Rogon?
Not a lot.
The Rogon are a race of clones. They were created by one woman that thought she had the only pure DNA.
Right, so she decided she should take over the galaxy, so she kept cloning herself until she had a massive army.
Yeah, she has a massive army now of herself.
Yeah, and they're all single-minded and dead set on taking over the galaxy.
That sounds terrifying.
It is terrifying, and they need to be wiped out, completely destroyed.
Now, hold on there, Sergeant.
They're Rogon, Captain.
It doesn't matter. The gift of Jesus' salvation is for everyone. Yes, we need to be cautious when we deal with the Rogon, but they can be saved just like anyone else.
And, you know, it doesn't happen often, but there have been cases where Rogons have come to Jesus, and when it does happen, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and for the greatest sinners, the gift of salvation becomes the greatest.
So true.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, Sergeant. All right, Lieutenant, let's see if we can get in touch with the Rogon.
Yes, sir.
Anything, Lieutenant?
Nothing yet. It seems like they don't want to talk.
So we're stuck?
That's what it seems like.
Well, when the Rogon's ready to talk, they'll let us know.
So what do we do till then?
We wait. I hate waiting.
Me too. I'm not really a fan of it either, but at this point, it's all we can do.
I understand, Lieutenant. It's just hard to just sit here when the Rogon threat is hanging out there. Literally.
True. Listen, why don't you guys go down to the lounge, grab something to eat or drink, and we'll let you know if anything changes.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yeah, there's no point in all four of us just sitting here waiting.
Alright, well, come get us if you need us.
Will do.
I really don't like this guy.
Neither do I, Ari.
Why would they send two of the Sentinels to commission us out of hyperspace and just leave us sitting out here?
I don't know, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Have you ever had to deal with the Sentinels, Captain?
Yes.
You have. Why didn't you say anything, and what did you do?
Yeah, well, it was 11 years ago. The crew of the Trinity 7 at the time and myself, we uncovered a plot that the Rogon had to attack the Trinity Alliance, and we were able to stop them.
Really?
Yes, they weren't too happy with us.
I would imagine not. So they sent a Sentinel to come after you and capture you?
Yeah, they pulled us out of hyperspace just like today.
Gotcha. So what did you do?
Well, our engineer at the time, he figured out a way to get us away from them.
Really?
Yes. However, it was extremely dangerous and had a high chance of failing.
So that's why you only want to do this if it's the last resort.
Exactly. It would unfortunately put Ellie at extreme risk.
Okay, well, I understand that, but I mean, I guess for now, Oh, incoming transmission, Captain.
Maybe that's our friendly neighborhood Rogon, huh?
Maybe, let me go ahead and patch it through.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Captain Sky Mitchell, just when we think we've seen the last of you, now you're back.
I'm like a bad rash, I guess.
A joke, I assume.
Well, it was an attempted one at least.
As superior life forms, Captain, we Rogon have no need for humor.
I see that.
Captain, you and your ship are now under the protection of the Rogon resistance.
The protection?
Indeed.
I'm not sure that we need protection.
And yet, you have it.
If it's all the same to you, we'd like to continue on our way. We have important matters that we need to take care of.
And I think that we might consider your request once you share with us what your important matters are.
I don't feel that our mission is really any business of yours.
Well, until the time when you do feel it is our business, you'll remain under the protection of the Rogon resistance.
Listen, we haven't done anything wrong. We're not in Rogon restricted space, and we have nothing against you or your kind at all.
You and your Alliance, Captain, have been spreading the news of Jesus throughout this galaxy. In fact, some of my own Rogon have fallen into your trap.
The message of Jesus is not a trap. It's a gift for everyone.
Lies.
It's not a lie, truly. We just want what's best for the people of the galaxy.
Then you should have no trouble sharing the purpose of your expedition.
Wait. We'll consider your offer.
Very good. You have approximately 25 minutes to consider.
25 minutes? What happens in 25 minutes?
In 25 minutes, one of our boarding ships will come alongside you and escort you and your crew back for further protection.
You mean you're going to make us prisoners and impound our ship?
For your protection.
I understand.
Until next time, Captain.
So what now, Captain?
I don't know, Wari, but apparently we have 25 minutes to figure it out.
I wish we had hundreds of photon bombs.
What would we do with those?
Well, then we'd be able to surround the ship with them, and if a Rogon ship even came close to us, boom, blow their hull out.
What would that do?
It'd teach them a lesson. They wouldn't mess with us anymore.
I mean, for the Rogon and those ships at least.
Exactly.
But what about spreading the message across the galaxy, the gospel?
What about it?
Well, it wouldn't exactly be spreading the message of Jesus, would it?
I guess not.
And besides, we don't have a ship of photon bombs.
Yeah, that's what we need though.
No, what we need right now is to figure out how to get out of the Sentinel's tractor beam.
I don't think that could ever happen.
Actually, do you know how a tractor beam works?
No idea.
Okay, so there is a beam of energy that's emitted at a particular frequency. The waves receive a boost in energy that allows it to interact with an object, and therefore gets the object to have a forward momentum that pulls it towards the source of the tractor beam.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be that difficult to get out of it.
Really?
Really, if we just reversed the frequency, it would start pulling us away from the tractor beam rather than towards it.
Well, that's incredible. We should do it.
Yeah, but the only issue is they could still pull us out of hyperspace even if we managed to get out of the beam.
Oh.
Dirk, what do you think they used to pull us out of hyperspace?
Well, I was talking to an engineer once, and he said that they probably use some photon emitters and send them out like a net, like a fishing net.
Photon emitters? Could it be that simple?
Well, I don't think it's simple, Ellie. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it.
Photon emitters.
Are you all right, Ellie? Ellie?
Huh? Oh, right. So if the Sentinels are using photon emitters, then we actually might have something that could counteract it.
Really?
Yeah. If we use something as simple as a cloud of steam, it would make it so that the emitters would go haywire.
Well, we could create a cloud of steam.
Exactly.
You sure this would work?
Yeah. We gotta go tell the captain what we know. Come on.
Okay.
Should we notify the Trinity Alliance?
It's not going to do any good. They already told us that if something went wrong on this mission, they wouldn't be able to come rescue us.
True.
However, we should probably come up with a way to let them know that we're not going to be able to rescue the crew of the Trinity 31.
I'll go ahead and put together an encrypted transmission.
All right, maybe we can...
Captain, I think I have an idea.
Yeah, I think Ellie's on a way to get us out of here.
Oh, you have my attention. What's your idea?
So you know how a tractor beam works, right?
Right.
Right, so if we reverse the frequency,
It would
then...
push us away.
Exactly.
But even if we did that, how would we get back into hyperspace?
Here's where it gets good.
Well, if the Sentinels are using a photon emitter to pull us out of hyperspace, then we could use something as simple as a cloud of steam, and it would refract the photons in us so that the emitter would become essentially useless. For a short amount of time, at least.
Long enough to make a light speed jump?
Well, yes, as long as the computers are prepped and the ship is ready to jump.
What do you think, Captain?
I think it's a great idea, and we wouldn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, I can go ahead and get the light speed coordinates ready on the computer, Captain.
Great. We'll make a short jump to get away from here, and then we'll go from there to Sythia.
Alrighty, I'll go and get on that right now.
Great. Doctor, so how do we reverse the waves of the tractor beam?
That's the tricky part.
What do you mean?
Well, it would require me to get on top of the ship.
On top of the ship.
Are you sure that's a good idea? We're in deep space right now.
Well, probably not, but it's the only way.
But you're okay with this?
It was my idea, sir.
Okay.
I'll go with her, Captain.
No, Dirk, I'm gonna need you to be in the manifold so you can release that cloud of steam.
That quickly?
Well, we do need to make that light speed jump almost immediately.
But you're gonna be outside the ship.
I guess I'll just have to get back in quickly.
Okay, Ellie, this seems extremely dangerous.
Well, it's a chance I'm willing to take.
You sure?
Of course.
Okay, well then go get ready for your spacewalk. The rest of us, we'll do our part.
Yes, sir.